Whoa, what's up, folks? Welcome to the 13th episode of Tales from the Archive on Handelabra Games. My name is Zach from Another Letdown Media and the Adjacent Hex podcast. I will be your host this evening. Tales from the Archive is the show where we use the medium of Sentinels of the Multiverse, the digital game, to tell a story of some kind. Some will be tales from the actual Sentinels storylines, and others will be totally original and or based on previous work. For consistency's sake, I do try to match up each story with an existing Sentinel Comics title that has been mentioned previously, but I don't always. Such is the case tonight. I actually made one up. Darren, I promise that's coming. Hold on, I'll get to that. So, you can almost think of this as the Earth 603 Sentinels of the Multiverse. There will often be times that we deliberately make a play that might not make a whole lot of sense strategically because it contributes to our narrative in some way, shape, or form. We will do our best to try and win games, but even heroes fall sometimes, as they are quite likely to tonight. I've actually we've found quite a lot of difficult scenarios, let's say. And that just makes for great stories. So, as with all the shows on the Handelabra Games channel, we do believe in civil rights for absolutely everybody, and in being as inclusive as possible, so any comments or activity actively working against that goal is not welcome and will not be tolerated. So, without any more delay, let's open Ye Olde Book of the Multiverse and get this party started. And my camera is lagging like heck today, and I apologize for that. It's worse than it has been in a while. So, here we are. Tonight's story takes us back to the late 1990s. Comics were struggling a bit at this point, and anybody who's been following the Marvel Cinematic Universe knows that Marvel had to sell off a lot of their properties, just to illustrate how badly comics were ailing at that point in time. But this is also the point where mainstream nerd media made a huge surge in the realms of both television and video. We were just starting to see production on what would become a massive explosion of comic book movies and TV shows. The pages of comics that were doing well tended to be very closely aligned to what was being pushed out in live action television and video. A limited series called Tome of Elder Magic, starring Nightmist, Chrono-Ranger, Visionary, and Scholar, was published from 1998 to 1999 with strong similarity to several Warner Brothers and United Paramount Network TV shows. The major difference was that the characters in the comic book series were quite a bit older than the ones that we saw on TV, to try and maintain an appeal to a more conventional comic book audience. This particular plot saw a slight change in character in Nightmist from her normal paranormal investigator to a more active role, chasing down evils and using her magic powers to banish them. Certainly her investigative skills came in handy, more than once, but we find her doing a lot more in terms of active combat in this series. The first issue opens up with Faye Diamond, Vanessa Long, and Jim Brooks convening at a local carnival. The attraction seems somewhat derelict and run down, as if the traveling circus hasn't been seeing a whole lot of business lately. I really expected this to be better, Nightmist laments, as she picks a cobweb off a nearby wagon wheel. This was billed as one of the top-rated traveling circuses in the country. Maybe it's supposed to have the rustic aesthetic to increase apprehension to go up to one of the booths, offers the Visionary politely. If that's the case, they're doing an awful good job. There's no one here, Chrono-Ranger observes. He pokes his head into a nearby tent and looks around. It's dark, and the only thing he can make out is a table in the center of the room. A lone moth flutters out of the curtain and cuffs him on the nose with its wings on the way by. He swats at it and pulls his head out. The trio continues down the path toward the far side of the Rook City conference grounds. Could it have anything to do with the fact that this place is a dump anyway? He asks cynically. Maybe they just couldn't find anywhere better to hold it. Nightmist uses a twig to pick at a piece of gum that had become attached to the sole of her boot. Noticing a discarded brochure, she examines it carefully. I'm not sure. It looks almost as bad as in these photos as well. Vanessa pauses for a moment. Hold on. Did you hear that? Nightmist and Chrono-Ranger pause as well, but all they hear is the sharp pounding of footfalls as the unmistakable sound of a portly individual running hastily away from something fills the air around them, accompanied by an intense flapping of wings and a ceaseless cawing, followed by a maniacal, if a little young, laughter. So, for those who haven't guessed yet, this story is loosely based on Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but you will find that I had a lot of trouble equivocating characters, so I kind of just went in a completely different direction. As for the questions about the monorail driver, yes, the title card will be changing as soon as I find time to actually draw the our friendly neighborhood plummeting monorail driver. But it is coming, and I have a couple of sketches in my notebook already. But until such time, we still have the original Adam Ribataro plummeting monorail art for our title card. Anyway, so we are looking at Nightmist, Visionary, Chrono-Ranger, and the Scholar versus the Matriarch at Madame Mittermeier's Fantastical Festival of Conundrums and Curiosities. Yes, got it in one. For our first game tonight. Let's see what we got. Let's see what happens. P.S. I fully expect to lose this one. Alright, Nightmist is going to start the game out with Call Force, a brace of Heedless Lash, and a copy of Mists of Time. Visionary is going to start out with a brace of Decoy Projections, a Prophetic Vision, Twist the Ether. Chrono-Ranger, Bounty Board, Eye on the Prize, Just Doing My Job, and Ranger's Mark. And the Scholar, Don't Dismiss Anything, Get Out of the Way, and a brace of Know When to Turn Loose. Alright, Matriarch. Brings out the Mask of the Matriarch. So here we are. We're going to see a lot of cards come out. Yep, there's that. We play another foul card, and another foul card, and another foul card. Yeah, Chrono-Ranger thinks to himself, lone targets make for easier bounties. And now we're just... Oh, good gravy. Well, I guess, I did say a lot of crows were chasing the Scholar. Alright, one lady in a pretty dress and some birds. How hard could it be? Thanks, Jeremy Clarkson. Jeremy Cytosine Clarkson? I don't know. I kind of messed up that joke. I'm sorry. I apologize. Alright. So I guess... Munin is annoying. Things are being decreased by 1. Mask of the Matriarch is also being a pain in the butt. But I'd kind of like to get rid of Munin if I can. Although Carrion Fields is also annoying. Good gosh. I'm going to focus on Munin for a moment. Yep. Each target, one of the revealed... Yes. Yeah, that seems fine. I mean, not fine, but... Alright. Everything's going to take 1. We might take a lot of toxic damage from the Carrion Fields here, but... Oh dear. Caw-caw! So much damage. Oh boy, oh boy. Party time is correct. The good part is, though, this gets this out of the way quickly. So maybe we have a little bit more room to wiggle. A little more wiggle room over the course of this first turn. And this, thematically, this is the team getting the birds the heck off of Scholar's back as he runs to join them. we're going to get 3 on here. I guess it doesn't really matter. Alright. So, it's already taken a bunch of damage, but we're going to do it again. Because what we're looking for is not Scouring Mist. Elder Ring is not really what we're looking for either. The decoy projection couldn't hurt. Quite like that. Twist the Ether. Now, I need to read her card again because she is dealing. Whenever a foul is destroyed, the hero with the must destroy one of their equipment are ongoing. Is it Carrion Fields that deal? This card. So we're gonna select that and start preventing damage from it. One player discards 2. We're gonna get the Nightmist going here. Okay, another Oblivion. That's fine. Scouring Mists. That's actually could be useful. No, we'll get rid of one. It's just not quite as board impactive as should be. Mind Spike, that's a nice card to draw. All right, Jim, what do you got? Chrono-Ranger. Doesn't have any bounties in his trash, so that doesn't help. Eye on the Prize could be useful. Alright, we're going to go ahead and Eye on the Prize. Taking aim at the mask on the Matriarch's face, Jim squeezes the trigger. Or Jim grits his teeth and squeezes the trigger. The bullet ricochets off the wings on the Matriarch's mask, and she winces in pain. Jim morphs his arm into a compounded bow and takes aim again. Temporarily blinding the Matriarch with a lightning blast. That's not the worst, although I could do better. Lucky for you, ma'am. Lucky for you, miss. I'm a darn good shot. Let's go ahead and get out of the way. It's not going to do a whole ton, but it's more than 0. Well, it's all about what makes sense for the voices, Logic 8. Okay. Fortunately, Mask of the Matriarch is going to... Yeah, she's about 18. World's biggest pool table. Alright, what do we got here? Yep. That's frustrating. Oh, God. Alright, well, that's fine. We've got another Oblivion in play. Ay, ay, ay. Well, this sure did happen. Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so there are definitely some birds in play now. I think what we need to do is Oblivion again. But we need to do... We need to peg the Mask and Munnin first. Alright, let's go for it. Here we go! They both have the same. Alright, that's fine. So, Mask. Yup. And then... Munnin's going to reduce that, which is unfortunate. Now, Carrion Fields is not doing too much here. I guess let's just go for it. Unfortunately, this is going to slow play us pretty significantly based on the fact that we have to specifically reduce this cold damage. This is going to take a while, folks. I apologize. As the crows surround the heroes, it seems odd that their attacks turn to cold around them. Visionary grits her teeth as the... wow. I'll just take the 2 damage here. As the pecking damage becomes a light tickle instead. Ah, oh, good gosh. It's Chrono-Ranger. I'll destroy the arm for a moment just to mitigate taking some of the damage. But, yeah, the Matriarch's True Power is just making you slow play. Can this game go to time? Like, is that a thing? Good gosh, that would be a horrible situation. This is one of the things that, like, the physical game does have over the digital is you can assign a lot of this damage you know, ahead of time. Or just like all at once. Lillian has the fashion sense I wish I had. I mean... shorts... You guys have seen me week after week. Shorts and t-shirt. That's my fashion sense. I don't know any better. I mean... Didn't Christopher and Adam say on the letters page that she basically sources her wardrobe from Hot Topic? I tried to do... Yeah, I imagine you probably cannot, but... Yeah, that's probably true also. Hot Topic's selection has definitely gone to the birds. See what I did there? Over the last few years. makes me wonder if like the people who still shop at Hot Topic actually know the bands that they're buying or just think that they're being cool by doing it. Visionary. Like, I'll be honest, I used to buy all my band t-shirts at Hot Topic before I was able to like actually go to concerts. And even some of my superhero t-shirts came from there, but eventually that just was like, this place is not fun anymore. No offense to people who do shop there. I mean, like, it's whatever. I mean, for a while, it was one of the only places I could get pants that fit. Yeah, their geek shirts are fine. Okay, that was a long time. So here we are. The skies are clear again. I mean, Heedless Lash is a consideration. Oh wait, it's we're at power, right? Well, all right, let's do it. Come on. Nope. Need something to protect her here. That's not what I was looking for. I would imagine that's probably true, Logic Gate. Yep, exactly. For a while, Target carried, jeans that fit me, but for whatever reason, they decided to stop carrying the brand that, their brand or whatever it is. So, go Target. Thank you for that. But I did discover that, mostly because I'm a giant fan of the Aquabats Super Show, that Volcom frickin' Chino shorts are amazingly comfortable, and that's kind of all I wear in the summertime. Christopher is great at vests. This is confirmed. His vests are significantly better than the sweater vests that I wear. Oh, why? Oh, right. She has to... decoy projection could be useful. I'll get rid of prophetic vision for now. Incidentally, while I'm mentioning the Aquabats Super Show, I will... Tales from the Archive will be on a different day next week because I'm going to see the Aquabats on Saturday night. So I have not... I imagine it will probably be Sunday, but I have not gotten confirmation from Handelabra over whether or not that's okay. I imagine it is, but just so you know, it will be a different day. That's not helpful. That's helpful, but hindering to other characters. Not useful either. That's not useful either. Alright, we're going to just doing my job. I will have fun. Hanging out with two of my best friends. It's going to be a good time. I'll keep the one with the higher Robin Sparkles number. Visionary. Twist the Ether is really good. But I'm gonna keep that just because it's fodder against Matriarch. We'll skip Chrono-Ranger himself. Oh, well, okay. I have always found that, and no offense, female viewers, this is my male mind being silly, that female clothes are entirely illogical and very difficult to wrap one's head around. I went shopping with a friend of mine once, and she found a shirt that like had a giant hole in it for no reason, or multiple giant holes in it for no reason. We were like, how does one wear this? Anyway. Bring what you need seems very good. It's 3 cards, 3 damage. That's really not that great. I'm gonna go ahead and don't dismiss anything. And everybody is going to put the top card of their deck into play. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, you know, that sure was a thing. Third Oblivion. Let's do it. Owie, owie, owie. Guess not. That's a good point. Okay, another ongoing card. That's good. Chrono-Ranger. There's a bounty. Put it on the bottom of the deck, then destroy this card. Alright, well, Carrion Fields it is. And Scholar. Expect the worst. What does expect the worst again? Whenever you'd be dealt damage, reduce it to 0. Okay, cool. And we'll regain 1 hit point. Alright, well, the skies are temporarily clear. That won't last long. Nightmist sure is opening the arcane whoop butt. Whoop Duty Maker. there's that. Alright. And here she comes with Hugin. Oh, God. And, of course, Hugin's the one that summons Munin. Yay. Alright. Well, let's see. Dealing more damage to themselves doesn't seem particularly good. Discard 2 if you may select a deck. That would have been good. Actually, that's still probably not bad. Codex of Arcane Whoop-Ass. Alright. Yes. It's not like Munin can summon himself. Alright. Heedless Lash is kind of irresponsible, I think, here. Alright. We're going to call forth and see if we can draw something useful. And we're going to just get to go for 4 here. Yep. 2, 3, and 4. Alright. And our next play is, of course, I think going to be a Starshield Necklace. Yeah, that seems strong. That I don't want to do this turn. She's way too low for this. I prepared Explosive Runes this morning. Was that... Oh, hold on. Was that what I wanted? Because Mist Form could be particularly useful. Oh no, it was Mistfield Recovery. Actually, that's not the worst. Because, yeah, no, that seems quite good. All right, cool. So Mistfield Recovery seems strong here. Did I? Hold on. No, I didn't. Okay. Oh, right. Yeah, I know what I did. Sorry. All right, we're gonna suggest. All right, 2 cards from the villain trash. 1 on top, 1 on bottom. Okay. First. I think we'll go ahead and just put one of these little doobers there, and then we'll do that. Top, and the other one will go on the bottom. Hopefully, we won't see Dark in the Skies anytime soon. And she will draw some cards, because that would be good. Actually, Chrono-Ranger needs to draw bounties. Ah, nice. Terrible Tech Strike. Very cool, very cool. I'm gonna go ahead and discard just doing my job. I think he's set for a little while here. And there we go. Nice, nice. Suggestion is pretty weak. Alright, sudden contract it is. And the ultimate target probably. Nope. Sorry. It's by any means. That'll mitigate Munnin. Allow us to sort of... Well, the cohorts are both in play right now, so there's nothing I can do about that. Oh, Munnin's reducing it by 2? Oh, right, because there's 2 cohorts in play. Whoops. Alright. So this got ugly. And I guess this isn't gonna do a whole lot, but here we go. We'll at least get Carrion Fields out of here. Or, yep. Almost out of here. Well, I'll be honest, this is kind of just the prelude chapter tonight. Real mission starts a little bit later. Yeah. No, that's... Well, I guess that's not the worst. All right. So we're gonna have to smash for some. Yep, that's helpful, or might be helpful. If we last that long. The ground starts to give way, and the Ferris wheel nearby starts to shake clear of its hinges. Look out! Shouts Scholar, diving for cover. Alright. Discard the top card of each deck. That's annoying. That's actually quite annoying. Yep. So that'll happen. And Nightmist dissolves into a puff of smoke. And everybody else is feeling the effects of these horrid, horrid birds. This really isn't going to change a whole lot. That's not helpful. Alright, you know what? Go out swinging. There's only a few non-hero targets in play, so here we go. Really hoping to draw some cards there, but that didn't do it. We can stay alive here. Telekinetic Cocoon is a consideration. Let's go ahead and do it. I'm curious. Stabilize at 1? unfortunately... Alright, once again, going out swinging. Can't hit either of these. Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, that's true. Whoops. Oh well. It doesn't matter. I mean, I can't... This team, I don't think we're set up at the moment to do enough damage to mitigate the double cohort anyway. So we just feebly try and plink away at things, but... Yeah. Well, I was going to say the birds are small enough to get inside the cocoon and bring it to its knees. Cocoon has knees? Attack the visionary directly. There we go. And here we go. This is fine, though. Like I said, I actually quite like the my lost story for this mission better. So, all right, here we go. The skies are getting dark again, which is perfect. Perfect flavor for ending this. I love it. Could not have come at a better time. The Matriarch reaches her arms straight up in the sky, and the skies grow dark once again as all the crows appear once again. She reapplies her mask. Yeah. In a last-ditch effort, the Visionary summons a decoy projection, hoping to mitigate some of the damage soon to come at her. The inside of the abandoned Big Top grows dark as the slivers of light are covered with the darkness devouring the heroes. Options, thank you. Okay, there was a reason that I chose Scholar to effectively throw a stone at one of the crows. Options, please. Yeah, Haka with Savage Mana. I mean, there's other ways of wrathing the board too, but like, I think the best way that I've ever beaten Matriarch is with like Haka and Fanatic combo. Okay, now we've got damage bouncing all over the place. This is all psychic damage bouncing all over Madame Mittermeier's Fantastical Festival. This is bizarre. Yes, facing her in the final wasteland will do it too. And there we go. All right. The scholar dives behind a rock in the middle of the carnival area as this runaway Ferris wheel rolls past. The cadre of noisy and disturbing crows becomes unbearable for the heroes as more and more show up on the scene. I wasn't even aware there were this many crows in Brook City, Chrono-Ranger shouts from behind a shooting gallery. There's not. She's summoning them to her using ancient magical energies. I had a feeling this was coming, the scholar replies, pegging one of the smaller crows with a ring-toss ring. Nightmist stamps her feet in frustration, as she is unable to summon enough eldritch energy to perform even the simplest spell. What do you propose we do? We can't just hide in the wreckage of this infernal carnival until the Freedom Five get here and bail us out. Scholar pulls an ancient book from a briefcase he's hidden behind one of the carnival booths. This book says that a city with a plague of crows is the harbinger of a great evil that threatens our very existence. That's the extent of my ability to read this language. We need to find someone who can translate it for us. He holds up the book, revealing text written in a language none of them have seen before. Where do you suppose that might be? Nightmist shouts back angrily. This book was taken from the library at the Temple of Zhulong during the height of the Han Dynasty. I don't know how it ended up in my possession, but I imagine if anybody can translate it, it's the denizens of that unsavory place. Nightmist is really displaying some serious anger at this point, and she punches wildly at the nearest crows. Do you have a way to get us out of here, then? Scholar ducks another crow. I don't, but I think your little scrappy gang might. Chrono-Ranger nods quietly and presses the sheriff's star on his duster. A portal opens in the ground between them. Without hesitation, the heroes dive through. They come up in the middle of a snowy mountain pass, shivering. I thought that you could get us directly there, Nightmist shouts at Chrono-Ranger. Scholar glares at her. Don't take it out on him. It's probably better that we didn't try to portal directly inside. Just once. Timey-wimey. Cephalocharia. I'll be honest, I just picked a dynasty. I had no idea what was going on. I didn't have a lot of time to write this. And yeah, I'm getting their characters wrong. I'm sorry. I told you this was a departure for most of these characters today. Now I've lost my place. Don't take it out on him. It's probably better that we didn't try to portal directly inside. You know what, Darren? If you don't like it, you can leave. Just once, couldn't we have a normal investigation that ends in a routine arrest of a normal, non-magical human being? The scholar turns around sharply and adjusts his glasses. Faye, you're a magical being yourself. I'd have thought you would be excited by this kind of thing. Raising her eyebrows at him, Nightmist continues. I spend my entire life surrounded by magic, supernatural energies, and cultists hell-bent on summoning Gloomweaver or Azathoth or whatever other elder evil might tickle their fancy this week. Can't I just go back to being Faye Diamond, private investigator? You need to keep your voice down. The temple is only accessible to those who already know where it is. For all we know, we could be standing inside it right now and have no idea. It's a home to all manner of assassins, prisoners, servants, and whatever, and never has a shortage of just general scumbags. We need to be careful. Without warning, the panel goes dark. That's not good, mutters Chrono-Ranger, the electrical light from his arm just barely illuminating his facial outline. Lanterns suddenly spark to life with green and orange fire, revealing a dastardly quartet of enemies, and the heroes can't shake the feeling that those are not the only eyes upon them in this room. Yeah, I have a lot of trouble with the Chinese dynasties. I Googled it and picked one. I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention to who appears where, or timelines or anything like that. Like I said, Darren, yeah, I wrote him a little high-strung. It's just the way that this one came out. I needed an old man character, and the best I could do was Scholar. So yeah, he may come out a little high-strung, and I'm not using Scholar of the Infinite just because reasons. Anyway, The 4 villains that they will encounter here are as follows. Biomancer, Bugbear, Operative, and Plague Rat. Now, this is the only one that this is actually the first time I ever played a mission beforehand, because I was curious to see how it worked. This could go very, very well in a very goofy way, or very, very badly. It all depends on some of the stuff that get drawn here. So we'll see. We'll see how we fare. And we, of course, are fighting at the Temple of Julong. Aha! And of course we have mist form right off the top, so that's part of the strategy here. We might just hide behind mist form and see where that takes us. Oh, sorry. Here I'm supposed to be reading things out. Astral Premonition, Enlightenment, mist form, and Planar Banishment. Visionary, a brace of prophetic vision, suggestion, and rest the mind. Chrono-Ranger, eye on the prize, Ranger's mark, and a brace of terrible tech strike. And the Scholar, Alchemical Redirection, Grace Under Fire, Know When to Hold Fast, and Truth Seeker. Okay, that's annoying. And for the record, I didn't mean to sound so aggressive when I said if you don't like it, you can leave. That was meant to be a joke, and I apologize. It didn't really come out that way because I was trying not to lose my place, and I did anyway. So you know, that is what it is. But I'm sorry. All right. Some damage is dealt. Target. Scholar has better ability to heal up, so we'll go ahead and do that. Learning from her mistakes in the battle with Matriarch. Sorry. There's a tag on the bottom of my chair that's itching my leg. Nightmist is going to go ahead and hide behind the mist form where she ended up last time. No, I am not being kind to the heroes tonight. This is true. I will say, in practice, I did manage to complete this mission. It was a slog. Mostly just hiding behind mist form for long enough to handle it. So, we'll see what happens. Although, Rest of the Mind could be interesting. Especially if I get... oh, well, sure. Let's do it. Something's going to be dealing some damage. Sure. That was kind of a mistake. I didn't mean to let go of that card, but such is life. Such is life. Having Chrono-Ranger draw cards seems very good. And discarding Ranger's Mark for now. It's just not as useful as the rest of the cards. Excuse me. Oh, she has a triplet of Prophetic Vision. Good gosh. Alright. The Operative strikes swiftly at the heroes with her mystical sword. The blow glances off Nightmist's, or passes straight through Nightmist's mist form, but catches Chrono-Ranger and the Scholar in the midsection. Chrono-Ranger strikes back with a terrible tech strike. Alright, how did I... Okay, it was... Yeah, Biomancer can't take that, so... It'll come right at the Operative. What's unique about this scenario, Cytosine and chat, is you can, if you can manage to whack Operative and Biomancer, the environment will take care of Bugbear, and then you can sort of just build up to a big swing against Plague Rat. No, yeah, Nightmist can't take any damage. And then discards 2 cards or destroys one of their equipments. Well, I definitely don't want to do that. And considering that she's just set up to discard cards anyway, that seems fine. And here we go. Bubbly, bubbly. Damagey damage. Plague Rat strikes out at his handlers, both of whom shout with pain. See, Grace Under Fire is actually a really good start in a group game. I'm not sure if we should wait until... Probably not. Truth Seeker is also really good. Draws an extra card. We're going to go ahead and Grace Under Fire. Just get this party started. 7 damage to Biomancer. Seems like a pretty good start. Yeah, wait. What am I waiting for? I'm waiting. I mean, the game's playing without me, but you know, that's fairly normal. Mysterious ceremonies at the time. Some stuff happens. Yay, stuff happens. Oh, this is the card that I just, you know, if nobody does a thing, destroy it. So, see ya. Not having environment cards just not in play seems pretty good to me. I'm okay with that. Yep. Hopefully that's Nightmist. It sure is. A homunculus. Another homunculus, I should say. Biomancer loves his homunculi. Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah, I mean, there's certainly other considerations other than Grace Under Fire. But I think I have ways to recur that. I'm not 100% sure, but I mean there are other ways to recur that card. And of course, she's not going to destroy Mist form. She's just going to keep going. The intention here is to draw Nightmist into some crazy stuff. While, you know, preventing her from taking any damage, which is quite nice. All right, here's Bugbear, big old Bugbear, big and hairy. Ugly. But at least, I mean, striking out against the RevaCorp dummies is, I'm okay with that. Get some cards I didn't see in practice, which is never a good thing, but, you know. Ah, there's Feral Brawn. Oh, Feral Brawn. Alright, well, you know. Yep, Bloodlust goes there. Still can't deal her damage, so, you know, that's a thing. Alright, Prophetic Vision. You know, Yeah, I like the idea of trying to control the environment here, especially in the Temple of Zhulong. Okay. Yep. So Shinobi Assassin's in play. That's no surprise to anybody. Because they're... Nightmist Visionary takes a moment to look around the temple and immediately spots a Shinobi Assassin, which strikes out, or which lashes out, catching... I don't know, I didn't see... catching one of the Revacorp engineers in the face. In the face! I'll be honest, I was actually kind of looking for that, which is... So that's kind of nice. Just giving Nightmist some more cards, just in case. I know she's already set up to you know, pick up a lot of them. Anyway, which is quite good. That's fine. Just bin that. Alright, here comes the Operative. The Idolater. Looks like a fanatic nemesis. And here we go. With her sword, again. Seeing the Operative's sword catch the Scholar directly in the face, Chrono-Ranger equips a Neurotoxin Dart Thrower and fires a bolt into the Operative, poisoning her and slowing her down. Alright, Plague Rat. With no handlers. Destroy the handler. Yeah, well, he doesn't... That... No. Okay. Thank you, Plague Rat, for being that guy. Man. Alright, well. Actually, yeah, it's fine. Let's put it to Nightmist and let her put that back into play. Recurring the Shinobi Assassin is kind of part of the thing here. Truth Seeker, what's that? Oh, that's the damage and draw card. Yeah, so that's exactly what we want to do. And he's just going to reduce that to 0. Oh, no, to 1. Oh, right, because they're nemesis. Wheedling him down seems not like the worst idea. The extra card draw is quite nice there. Alright, there's the Apprentice Poisoner that we put there in the first place. Third lowest HP. That's a homunculus, so, you know, nothing happens. Here's Biomancer. And he's going to gain a bunch of health back. Ow. Yeah. A bunch of health gained. Here comes the shot. Oh, excuse me. Chat, you guys have gone suddenly quiet. Okay, we're putting the Shinobi Assassin back into play. Lowest HP is the Clone-Ranger, which will get him gone. Alright, draw a bunch of cards. Oh yeah, that's fine. Reading is good. I encourage reading. I am a librarian. Discard 2 cards. Well, Nightmist is our discard outlet, so we'll go ahead and do that. Tome of Elder Magic. Ow. I've been moving comic boxes for the last 2 days, and my head and neck and back are killing me. Okay. And he's still trying to deal damage to this cloud of mist that's floating around his head. And taunting him. Keeping up with the prophetic visions seems fine. Come on, get in there. Alright. Top of the deck. We're not ready for Rites of Revival yet. This card deals the non-environment target with the second highest HP, 3 and 3. Yeah, this one's fine. It's not hurting anything. Very bottom. Nope, this one. Because we can still manipulate that resurrection spell thingy. Scholar's gonna get some cards this time. Nice, nice. No one to hold fast. Love the idea of drawing 5 cards, but immediately ending the turn kind of disappointing in most situations. I find. Here's the Operative, who has been reduced, who has had her damage reduced, but it doesn't matter. She's swinging a Nightmist anyway. Bugbear appeared unfazed by the extreme temperatures while chasing the drifting form of Nightmist. Yes, thank you, Darren. Nice job. Nice job. Alright, turn the page. Thank you. Alright. Terrible Tech Strike seems like an option here. No executions, non-character card target. Be destroyed, put it on the very bottom of the deck instead. That's not... Okay, yes. Eye on the prize. And we will keep him striking at the Operative. I need to actually read the Biomancer card for a minute. First damage to him. Each turn is dealt, reduced by some number. Okay, so that, might have been better. So, we will bounty up Biomancer, which will mitigate one of those. Oh. Unfortunately, that's not going to do anything this turn. However, the Operative, there you go. Alright, now we've got a handler back in play. And here we go, Ham. A lot of nothing, not a lot of non-doings here. Yep, that'll happen. Blinkety blink. Ugh. My boss at the comic book store, he says all kinds of weird things, so don't necessarily take him seriously, but he was talking about his... Okay, Darren, no, you're not wrong at all. I definitely thought Pez Dispenser also. That said... Proverbs of Axioms, not the worst idea here. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of the way. Anyway, what I was saying, my boss at the comic book store has an intense distrust for pills and medications of any kind, and of all the strange things he says, his idea that, or his question over whether or not we are too reliant on medications these days really made me think. I I don't have the knowledge to tell you one way or the other, but I agree with you, JZC, that it is scary, the number of pills that some people are required to take, you know? Nice. Know when to turn loose. Good draw, good draw. Ooh, and Grace Under Fire. Even better. Wow, that was just a nut draw. It's good draws. Good draws. The environment. Yep, predicted that. Everybody's going to skip that. Nobody cares. Yep, nothing happens there. We will skip. Oh, wait. Did I miss something like that? You know, big? Huh. It's... with this many things in play, it's tough to always make the right calls, I'll be honest. Oh, bummer. Oh well, it's 1 damage. We can make it up at some point. Yeah, discard 2 cards. Can do. No problem. 1. And 2. Now, the reason that that Nightmist is just mist form and she's just drawing cards to discard them is really to keep her health high for later. As you will see. She's just kind of a sponge / punching bag while she's in mist form. She's playing a little selfish. But that's alright. What do we got? Demoralization? What do we draw? Oh, that's not the worst, actually. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and demoralize. Hopefully we can keep that in play. And then we'll Prophetic Vision next turn. Oh, I have tremendous allergies, cytosine and JZC. Like, holy moly. Scholar, because that's just going to increase the damage. His damage output on the Grace Under Fire. Or, sorry, No One Turn Loose. So we've got this already. So we'll do that. Mass Levitation. Alright, actually, that's not at all useful. Considering what we're doing. Yes. Yep. Yep. Neurotoxin Dart Thrower reduces her damage, so that's good. Okay, that's alright. That's alright. Oh, come on, game. Turn the page. Thank you. Alright. So, now that we've got Biomancer targeted, we are going to go ahead and Tech Strike. Yep. And we will keep Tech Striking. So we'll wheedle him down a little bit, and we will keep mitigating damage. Yeah, I mean, that will do it. Ooh, Temporal Grenade. Very nice, very nice. Yeah. I've always wondered if that's a thing that happens to people that are not me, or that are not just me. I've always found that oftentimes I just heal better without medication, especially when I have a cold. Like, I can use things like Dayquil and NyQuil to, you know, sleep and get through a day, but like as soon as I get home, I feel like death. Yep, that'll happen. Alright, and this will happen. Okay, yep, we're going to put him on Nightmist stack again, because that's going to be a thing. And he will attack his handlers, lashing out against his handlers. Plague Rat snarls. Rip! Tear! Meanwhile, the scholar, ever the cool head, channels Grace Under Fire. And that will come directly at Biomancer. Thwink! To 86 him. Nice, nice. And then, Truth Seeker's up next. Coming at the Operative. Alright. Well, that's one down, folks. One down. One down. 3 to go. And I'll be honest, we are doing much better than I did in practice, so that's nice. And once again, we'll skip on that. Having nothing in the environment seems strong. Biomancer dead as a doornail. We'll pass the turn directly to Nightmist, who, once again, is just our card draw and weird shenanigans outlet. Basically, she's going to keep drawing until she draws a second mist form, at which point she will take a turn to do some stuff. Idolater is functionally invincible, so the Revicorp Handler will take the damage instead. The glowing energy receded from the Scholar's attack to reveal the twisted steel frame beneath the molded flesh. The real Biomancer was nowhere to be found. Aha, Oblivion. Nice. The true Biomancer. I like how the music changed just as I said that, too. That was kind of neat. Thank you, Jean-Marc. You're the best. Nightmist. Yep, same here. Cue ball. He's a ball. And Bugbear, still frustrated by this strange white mist floating around his head, swings again with his claws at Nightmist, to no avail. Alright, here we go. Well. Yep, okay, we got it. Coming in hot. Alright, now I recognize that most of our team is ailing pretty hardcore right now. But trust me, that's okay. Everything is fine. Alright, there's the another Shinobi Assassin. And he 86 is the Chrono-Ranger. Yay. non-character villain card is destroyed, put it under this card at the end of the environment turn. Oh, that's just not fun. Alright, there we go. Incidentally, Darren, thank you very much for your bad day for Chrono-Ranger. For your story suggestions. I appreciate that. Oh, it will be. It will be. I'm working on a story featuring Chrono-Ranger. I'm also working on a very, very weird story for next week that could go over really, really well and could go very, very badly. I'm not sure how it's going to work out. I need to talk to Lou Dolphin and see if he can hook me up with some information. Just because it's that weird. All right. So here comes Nightmist, finally putting in some work. Nightmist channels her mist form into hardened ice droplets, which she hurls at the Operative. All right, well, here we go. Poor Revacorp handlers. Like, good gosh. The poor guys. Well. Okay, so Scholar's gonna fall here. Most likely. And now the long game begins. It's a bit unfortunate because I really wanted to use his... I set him up for a big smash, but, you know, it is what it is. They'll come back. No problemo, Chifo. Yes, I echo what Logic Gate said. Take care of yourself, you are important. And writing essays is fun. Sometimes. Well, so yeah, that sure is a thing. There we go. Dragon Student, here we go. And yeah, well, that's okay. This is okay. Nightmist is still very healthy. Everybody else may be down, but Nightmist is definitely not. So, this is okay. Now, if she has the other mist form, we can start manipulating the board state a little bit. If she doesn't, nope, she still does not have it. So, we continue to draw. Yes. Getting Biomancer down first is definitely... oh my gosh. So, my Dungeons & Dragons team has actually taken a break for the summer so that we can play Call of Cthulhu and the Sentinel Comics RPG. We are all very, very excited about it. So yeah, that is a thing that is going to happen. And yes, all the new lore will lead to all the many more stories. Hopefully. Okay, there's the other mist form. Now we can start doing some weird stuff. Taking out the Operative would be a good place to start. Oh, I'm sorry, JZC. You can always come up to New Hampshire and play with us. We would love to have you. I have not, interestingly enough. Bugbear is an absolute monster right now. There we go. I find Biomancer to be just annoying enough to be worth targeting first, especially with Scholar in the party. Here we go. Doesn't matter. Go for me. Yes. Carbon Adept needs to die. No disagreement from me. Alright. Let's get rid of Ferrobron. That seems like a good move. Oh, here we go. I heard the sound get weird. All right, here comes the sword strike again. At the cloudy mist stuff. Yay, nothing. And here we go. Oops, nope. Come in here. Plink, plink. Yep. Ho-hum. I also really think that... Oh, that's so cute. I also think that Greaser is one of the most interesting villains. I imagine my fiance is probably playing with my cats right now. She often is. Master of the Temple. Alright, here we go. The true form is here. Alright. Yup. That's a thing. And the Operative should flip there. Excellent, excellent. That's 2 down. The Master in the back corner of the room channels energy into himself and catches fire, revealing the true form of the Master Dragon. He lashes out at the ailing form of the Operative and takes her down in the snow out and knocks her outside into the snow, unconscious. Alright. Yep, we're just going for it now. True form, tremendously helpful here. Oh, nice. I have a Angry Kitties deck that I designed with a little help from Kathleen DeVere from Loading Ready Run back in the Scars of Mirrodin era that I play with. I use again. I use when I play against my students a lot because they're just learning the game. It's not the most powerful deck in the world, but it's fun. So yes, we will destroy the mist form here. Nightmist removes her mist form, prepared to strike hard and fast. So the first thing she's going to do is Oblivion. And Please hit a 4. Please hit a 4. Okay, yep, we know. That's going to happen. Yep. Yep, there's another one. Yep, that's a thing. Alright, so everything's going to take 2. It's fine. And then all the villains take 4. Yes, Logic Gate. Like I said, I practiced this scenario. Again, yes. They do. It's just a long, long haul. And I have ways of recurring the other mist form into play. So, fear not, brave Sentinels. They do not. Just trust me here. Eventually the dragon eats everyone. Yes, that is correct. And that is actually what gave me this plot. Believe it or not. So Bugbear's going to do a little bit of damage here, but that's alright. I can't remember if it's Visionary or Scholar, or I can't remember who it is that allows me to put that other mist form into play, but trust me, it works. Thank you, JZC. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm sure that Bugbear is not an easy thing to... Whoa. Huh. That was a big swing. Oh, dang it! Hold on. Alright. That's not going to happen. So I guess we're going to have to rely on something else to do this, because apparently Bugbear can deal all that damage in one turn. Reverse! The hastiest reverse ever. Oh, shoot. Oh, well. Alright. So the Shinobi Assassins. Okay, here we go. I'm going to use those Shinobi Assassins to my advantage. Yep. Little time paradox. Okay, so I got it. Hold on, I got this. The dragon starts mumbling strange incantations, which cause time to go in reverse, giving Nightmist another chance. That was brutal. Like, honestly, wow. Like, man. Eh. All right, there's another line here. Accurate, Cytosine. Yikes. One. Let's get rid of some of these ongoings and try it again. 18 damage in one turn. That was Nutter Butters. He had us straight up boiled for safety. Deadlines suck. Yes, they do. I agree. Deadlines are the worst. And I hate them. I hate them. They force you to work all week and then they tear up your environment deck! Oh boy. That was so weird. He burns us, precious, yeah. I did not see that in practice. Boy, oh boy. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Alright, do we try this again, or do we just let Zhulong eat them? For lunch. Chat vote. I'm going to type it in the chat. First to 3. Will Nightmist destroy her mist form? Cytosine says time to feed the dragon. He deserves snackies. Darren says feed the dragon. And Selfaria says feed the dragon. So we will feed the dragon. Nightmist will continue drawing cards. And Chrono-Ranger will allow her to fire pellets of mist at things. Dragon noms. Yes. Dragon and Shinobi Assassin noms. Because they're a thing too. They take care of things like Reaver Corp tankers. What the heck was that? Actually, I was going to go with Dragon Noms as, like, my Dragon Force cover band or something like that. But I think, yeah, spicy snack foods is quite better. Yeah, there we go. Now Bugbear and Plague-Rat have turned on each other. The mist is doing its job. It's distracting Bugbear. Alright, we do have another ongoing in play, so that's nice. We'll get rid of Easy Prey. Unfortunately, Visionary becomes less useful. Bugbear and Plague-Rat are fighting over who has the most memorable body odor. That is what Scholar says to Chrono-Ranger as they're lying on the floor. Beast on beast action. Oh. Oh. Well. There we go. Pow. Pow. Or bite. Snarl. Rip. Tear. What is... Hold on. Get another card I didn't see in practice. Give me the meanwhile button, please. Hello, game. Thank you. Alright. Whenever a non-character card is destroyed, put it under this card at the end of the environment turn. If the true form is in play, put the bottom card under this card. Perfect. Yes. Okay. No, we like that. Yeah. You know. Just gonna be getting pretty full here. I mean, this is what happens when supernatural beasts take on each other. Or take each other on. Alright, there's the Shinobi Assassin. He attacks Minston Metamore. And the dragon lashes out at Bugbear. This is fun, thinks Nightmist to herself. I'm not doing anything. Yeah. Turn the page. The one problem with the Vengeance style games is, even though the villains have, you know, something kicking around, some lingering effect, it takes a while to get their turn dealt with. Those are some brave assets. Well, they keep coming back. And in fact, here's a couple of more. There's one of the tankers. And now we've got 3 assassins. Where do they all keep coming from? Thinks Scholar to himself. They need to chill out. Alright, here's Bugbear. Bite. Oh man, Feral Brown. Actually, that's fine, because Visionary's coming right up. She'll get rid of that. Oh yeah. And destroy an ongoing card. Get rid of Feral Brawn. Sorry, Bugbear, you can't have that. I'm starting to see a spinning rainbow, and that's not making me happy. I know there's a lot of stuff going on, but my computer should be able to take that. Alright, here we go again. Pew, pew, pew. Nope, because the tanker's in play, so we'll go against... Oh, yeah, it's going to be Bugbear anyway, because the Nemesis damage is quite helpful. Plink, 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 plink! Little droplets of water. And mist. And eldritch energy. Little droplets of water laced with eldritch energy. Yummy. Dinner! Alright, so he lets loose. It's loose! Alright, here come the assassins. And they're going to go right on top of Nightmist's deck. Oh, we don't want to kill the true form. Stop hurting the dragon! I don't know if Nightmist can actually gain a whole lot more HP. Yeah, she can. Alright. Ah, yes, I will assassinate the giant furly thing. No problem. Then again, we work for a dragon that probably eats our failure. Yeah. Yep. There's that. Nah, we'll skip that again. Just easier. One less thing to think about. What we do need, or what I would like to see, is that come out with the thing that can resurrect the Scholar, bring him back, get him a few cards in his hand, let him go ham for a turn. Just get a little extra damage in there. It's true. He could bring them back for a price. Or Nightmist could just bring them back. Ta-da! Yes, he does. He does offer. Okay, I got this one. Scholar looks up at a poster hanging on the wall. It appears to be a recruitment advertisement, heavily advertising an undeniably appealing healthcare package for disciples of the Temple of Zhulong. He considers it for a moment, and then goes back to attempting to keep the mist from becoming corporeal. There we go. Words. I can make them. What do you got? Okay. Yeah, that's right. And he gains a little HP, but that's alright too. Dental vision and resurrection? This is actually kind of tempting. No, bad scholar. You shouldn't join up with strange cults. Do we have an ongoing card to destroy? We do not appear to. So she's actually... Okay, so come with me on this journey. Destroying one of the assassins puts it on top of Nightmist's deck and plays it again, which causes it to do more damage. That's what I'm doing there. May not be the right call. But again, it contributes to our narrative. It's visionary, thinking, and not entirely clearly. And here comes those water droplets again. Take that, Bugbear! You big, hairy oaf. And he is feral again. He loves ripping and snarling. Okay, there's the analyst. I just noticed the Mittermeier around Bugbear's neck. Is that the artifact that cursed him? Still not on my villain's lore. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Actually, I'm just noticing that too, Cytosine. Yeah. More like kinda saved him. Yeah, well, I mean, you're not wrong. Alright. What are we gonna do? Okay. Yeah. Deal all the damage. All of it! Yep. Yep. Damage. So much damage. Except the Revacorp tanker. Jerk Revacorp tanker! Which effect are we talking about? Okay, this one. Okay, yep, that's fine. We're not going to deal with that because it's boring. Alright. They'll probably kill each other here, but if they don't, we'll finish them off next turn. And here comes that assassin we put there in the first place. Swing, bada bada! Thank you. Revacorp tanker needed that. The assassin strikes at the Revacorp tanker, whose tank explodes and pours strange goop all over the Revacorp tanker. He patches it up hastily, but it's still leaking slightly. Good, Nightmist thinks. Maybe he'll take himself out. Okay, well, that's annoying, but not the worst. Come on, ongoing card. Oh, right. Oops. I don't see any ongoing, so we're going to do that thing with the assassin again. That was fun. Oh, wait. Yes. Yep, environment card. That's the one. And here comes... oh, the operative, so that's nothing. Dum-de-dum. Come on, game. Turn the page. Thank you. Okay. And here come those water droplets. Coming at Bugbear. Once again. Oh, right. Come on. Hey. You. Thank you. Plink, plink. That's the stuff. Yeah. There's the leak in the tank again. But it passes right through Nightmist. Mist form. Okay. Yeah, alright. Sure. Bye-bye. Yeah. Accurate. Like, I feel like the Vengeance ones are like, you know, you actively have to watch out for them and think about which... I mean, you still have to think about which villains to 86 first, but, like... you know, it's not... I feel like the Vengeance ones are a lot more aggressive. Like, they're actually a problem. Come on. Give me the options. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I figured. Should be pretty close. So, a little background on this particular mission, a little behind-the-scenes stuff. We've been doing a fairly regular Sentinels of the Multiverse game at the adjacent Hex testing facility, and which is better known as Doug's house. But and we've noticed that one of the ways to win is just let Nightmist hide, let everybody else die, and use their in-cap abilities to sort of finish things off. So, alrighty. So this time we can get away with whacking the Bugbear. So, I'm sick of doing nothing. Sorry, chat. But it's time to oblivion. Where was it? Oh, did I pass it? Nope. Where are you? There we go. Get in there, Oblivion. Yup, that's fine. There we go. The assassin pops out and stabs Bugbear in the back. He flips over. Everything takes one. Yeah, the tanker's in play. That's frustrating. All right. And this card, Be drawn. When it enters play, deals the non-environment target with the lowest HP. Okay. So that's going to hit Plague Rat then. What are we waiting for, cards? Here we go. Nightmist gathers her form into a whirling arcane tornado of pain. And that should hit the Revacorp tanker, which will wipe him out. And then the other two should hit Plague Rat. To finish him off. We got there, folks. Look at that. Leaning heavily on the environment of the Temple of Zhulong, the heroes reign supreme. Nightmist returns to a solid state and wipes Plague Rat's perpetual nast from the scholar's tattered briefcase. Unsure as to who is in charge here, she opens the case and reaches in to remove the ancient book. To her surprise, it's gone. The other heroes scramble to their feet and look around for what could have happened to the book. A shuffling is heard in the dark corner of the temple, and an eerie voice fills the air. The heroes look up to see the room's layout spinning and changing once again. When it stops, they see Zhulong himself, in his human form, walking slowly down a carpeted hallway, carrying their tome and reading the ancient script aloud. "This temple really needs to stop changing the way it looks," gripes Chrono-Ranger. "It's starting to make me ill." The chanting gets louder, as if more voices have joined in, though none can be seen, and the ground beneath their feet seems to phase in and out, much like Nightmist in ghost form. "Run!" shouts the scholar, narrating the thoughts of all the assembled heroes. They begin to run away from the chanting master, but as they do, they find themselves unable to move toward the exit. Instead, the floor begins to slope downward sharply, and they find themselves in another place altogether. A laughter greets them as they arrive. "I expected better of you, scholar. You should have destroyed that book when you first found it. Reading it only accelerated our arrival. Feed, my friends, feed." A swirling blue flame erupts in the center of the room, and Apostate, followed by dozens of vampires, appear from within. Alright, it's going to be a long one tonight, folks. I guess I guess you probably figured that, considering we were only on game 2, and it's almost 9 o'clock, but that doesn't mean we're not going to play a third game, Apostate versus our hero team. That would be Visionary and Chrono-Ranger and the Scholar and Nightmist. Come on, get in there, folks. Get in there. And the environment is, of course, as you heard Apostate shout, "Feed," we are playing in the Court of Blood, which apparently is underneath the Temple of Zhulong. Who knew? Alright, Nightmist, starting out with Amulet of the Elder Gods, Astral Premonition, Enlightenment, and Oblivion. The Visionary, Cerebral Hemorrhage, Demoralization, Precognition, and Prophetic Vision. Jim is starting out with Displaced Armory, No Executions, Ranger's Mark, and the Masada. And the Scholar, Get Out of the Way, Abrasive Keep Moving, and Mortal Form to Energy. Now, we fought Apostate once on this stream and lost badly. He's going to play his sword. Remember, when he's destroyed, basically if there's a relic in play, he flips and you have to destroy the relics first. So we have to mitigate the relics before we can mitigate him. Let's see what happens. We've got a blind date with the Destiny. It looks like she's ordered the lobster. Nice one. That is a deep reference that I like. Apocalypse. That's rude. Just for those who don't know, at the start of the environment turn, destroy all cards in play other than this card, character cards, and relics, then destroy this card. So, guess Nightmist had better play some relics, don't you think? We've got one. It is called the Amulet of the Elder Gods. And I quite like that. Especially considering she's going to start by dealing herself damage. So beginning to whack Condemnation seems like a really good move to me. Yeah, we'll discard cards. We're going to discard Enlightenment. No, you know, maybe we'll discard Astral Premonition as well. Redirect damage to Condemnation. Unfortunately, damage is reduced by that. So it's really only 1 damage, but, you know, such is life. Visionary steps up to the plate. Actually, that seems quite good. One-shots seem very good here, considering everything's going to get destroyed anyway. So we'll deal a couple to him, and we'll deal 1 to Condemnation, bringing it to 9. At least we got the world ending out of the way early. If Nightmist had more cards, then maybe I would direct some of the damage to her, but I don't. However, allowing her to draw cards seems quite strong. She's going to have to discard 1. It's going to be the Tome. I like the Tome, but it's not what we want to be doing here, I don't think. Decoy projection seems quite good. Gosh, it's the music, man. It's always so good. There's no bounties in play right now, but there is now. Or there can be. Oh, that's going to get destroyed, though. So I don't really want to do that. Don't have that. So, I wish that said put it in my hand. Or this, rather. Wow, okay, I guess we just skip. That's irritating. But it prevents cards going anywhere, so. Now Jim is going to focus fire on Apostate because he sees a target and he's going to take it. He sees a shot and he's going to take it. Oh, okay, well, if I had known I was going to draw that. It's only going to be 2 damage. Oh, no, it's everything 1. But that's, no, not good. I don't want to do that. Alright, so I guess we are going to get out of the way. It's not the best move, but it's forward progress, and that's important. Forward progress, always useful. Alright, and we'll gain some health back again. Seems good. Alright. Know when to hold fast. Scarlet does love his relaxation. Okay, there's the Apocalypse gone. And it doesn't take anything, because there's only relics in play right now. Dame Katrina is going to swing at Condemnation. She doesn't like it. Here's Apostate. Plays Gauntlet of Perdition. Whenever Apostate deals melee damage to a target, this card deals damage too. Rude. Scholar has a little bit more opportunity to... do I have... Yeah, I do have 2 cards to discard. Sure! Happy to! And we will go ahead and direct that to the Gauntlet of Perdition. Bye-bye. I mean, you know. Look at your stupid sword. Where did you get that, poser? Hot Topic. Katrina is hella judgy. I love it, Cytosine. Well played, sir. Well, I'm going to go ahead and do Elder Ring. Now, I know that seems a little silly, but check it out. I know Oblivion is a good play here, too, but... Yep. Okay, choose for me, right? Wouldn't that be great? Go to Condemnation. Or do we want to just 86 the Gauntlet? No, we'll come to Condemnation. Hold on, what is Dame Katrina? Lowest HP. Okay, so if I keep one of these in play, that's good. Yeah, because Jim can take out the other one. Sonny came home with a vengeance instead. Okay, Starshield Necklace. Nice. Alright. Decoy projection seems quite good, although demoralization seems quite good too. Yeah, we'll go with demoralization. And we'll start the Nightmist draw train again. Just having extra cards to discard seems quite strong. Oh, no, that's very good. Enlightenment. Yeah, bye-bye. See ya. See ya. Obviously, we want cards, but, you know. All right. Yep. Displaced Armory. Deck. What do we want? Jim's Hat? Not the worst idea. Danny Boy seems pretty good. But that requires more bounties in play. Temporal Grenade is also a consideration. No. I'm going to go with... I'm really tempted to go with the hat, but I think I'm going to go with... Yeah, I'm going to go with Danny Boy. Oh, wait, does it put it in play? It puts it in play. So I guess it's either... It's going to be Neurotoxin Dart Thrower. He's going to whack the gauntlet. See ya! Compound Bow can do radiant damage. I hadn't thought of that. You're absolutely right. Nope. Shoot. Well, alright. Happens. It happens anyway. Is it... It's non-radiant damage? It doesn't matter. Alright. Drawing cards. Five cards. Scholar chills out for a moment, taking in his surroundings. It's not a nice place, he thinks to himself. Every non-vampire. Okay. Just actually just gonna take this damage. Alright, Condemnation's still in play. Not the best position to be in. Ugh. Well, that's rude. Yep. 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 The other gauntlet. Because don't you know, or, excuse me, let me say this as Ranzik the Goblin. Don't you know? Gauntlets always come in pairs. And are traps. How much damage is it? Let me see. What has she got in her hand? Just 4 cards right now? Yeah, we will. 1. And 2. Redirect the damage here. Nope. Here. Here? Yeah. Fortunately, we're actually in a pretty good place to... Ugh, Runes of Malediction. There it is. Spoke too soon, Cytosine. No, it's alright. Fortunately, I don't have 2 cards to discard. Necklace seems fine. Extra relics. Seems good. Don't have 2 cards to discard, so... Oh, man. I'm just going to skip for now. It's just one, but it's not nothing. Yep. Go nuts. Yeah, that rune's gotta go. It's gotta go. One on top, two on bottom. Yep, let's do it. Precognition. That's not nice. That's also not nice. Alright, we're going to put this on top with the other two on bottom. Doesn't matter. Just bad. Get out of the way. Yep. It's going to keep being Nightmist because she needs cards. She needs cards to be useful. All right. Well, we got the ultimate target. That's not nothing. It's actually definitely not nothing. All right. Go in here. Hopefully I can get through. Yes, totally can. Alright, alright. Nice, nice. Alright. Proverbs and axioms. Okay, alright. Yep, yep. Cool, cool. Nice. Oh, whoops. That should have... Okay. Whatever. Should have dealt herself damage. Because then it would have been redirected. But, or I could have redirected it. That's alright. Alright, Dame Katrina hopefully will keep aggroing down Condemnation, because that thing's in the way and frustrating. Oh, look. Oh yeah, runes. No. Angry mob. An angry mob appears. Confused is more accurate. Redirect the damage. Come on. Nope. I don't feel like we're getting anywhere. And yeah. Well, in the reason for that side of scene is in this particular story, Nightmist was not so much of a master of magic. She was still kind of a student. So playing the card Master of Magic kind of doesn't seem particularly flavorful here. Alright, well, we're gonna go for it. Oh shoot, I did that in the wrong order. Alright, well, it happens. Oh, no I didn't. Because this is thingy. Alright, let's do this in the right order this time. Yes. Yeah. Because it's just not the right play at all. But for story reasons, yeah, she is definitely not a master of magic yet, by any means. She doesn't have 2 cards to get rid of, so well, she can just take the damage. Extra cards are needed. And sorry, Cytosine, but like I said, just doesn't make any sense. Alright. Unfortunately, the only thing that's going to take any damage is Apostate. Because that foolish Runes of Malediction is just in the way. So rude. Your deck, one in the... no. Yeah, I don't like that. That could be useful later. Once I get rid of some of these artifacts, I'm going to do that and just eat the damage. But Decoy Projection is in now. Nightmist, keep drawing cards. There's a mist form. I'm trying to adopt that same strategy we played before. Just get mist form up and see if we can let the vampires deal some damage here. Gotta get some of these runes out of, or some of these things out of the way though. Temporal Grenade might be the option here. No, it's not. I guess we just start. Yeah, here we go. I like the idea of putting Condemnation potentially on the bottom. If I'm gonna put it on the runes, we can deal with Condemnation. Runes of Malediction is particularly annoying. A big where's Big Daddy? Oh, come on. Truth Seeker is definitely a decent, a solid option. Scholar bends over and starts digging through his briefcase, still covered in Plague Rat's sludge. I always bring exactly what I need. It's got to be in here somewhere. There it is. Yes, perfect. Into the hand. Second card. Yeah, that's useful. The other one will just go in the bin. Yes, aha! I found it. He says, pulling something strange and some strange tendrils out of his bag. You want to explain to me what that is? No. But trust me, it'll be useful. Alright, can we hit this with it? No. Can we hit this with it? No. Can we hit this with it? No. How about this? No. How about him? Yes. The angry mob strikes force with pitchforks and torches. Although, they really don't have a clue what they're striking at, so they just kind of strike at everything. Rude. You dumb jerks. Whoa, Blood Countess Bathory. The end of the environment turned the... Thank you. Non-vampire target with the lowest 3 infernal damage. Well, see ya, Gauntlet of Perdition. Oh no, more vampires. So many vampires. Rude. Turn the dang page. Oh. But Blood Countess Bathory and Apostate are actually nemeses, because they're both vying for control of the Court of Blood. Oh, gosh. Then there's the Orb of Delirium and the Periapt of Woe. And... yeah. Gross. Can't hit that. Yeah. So, oh, gross. Alright, well, that's actually okay. We're gonna be alright with that. Come on. Click him. Thank you. Gotta be careful here. Alright. Alright, so Nightmist's going Mist. Try and get her hand back up. And we'll see what happens. Hopefully, we'll see some good stuff come out of this. No, we're just gonna not do that. I mean, this doesn't happen. Whew. It's late and I'm losing focus. I'm trying to keep it up. Hang on. Let's see if we can't get Scholar. There it is. That's what I'm talking about. Alrighty. Hopefully... come on. Eye on the prize. We'll continue. Chrono-Ranger is just going to continue targeting Apostate, because he doesn't realize that the relics are actually the problem here. Nobody's mentioned it to him yet. Now, yeah, so radiant damage. Compound bow can deal radiant damage, but honestly, like, I don't know if that's necessarily what we want to do. Because they don't seem to be doing quite as much to us as they do to Apostate. And the Temporal Grenade, if Blood Countess Bathory becomes a problem, which she kind of is. Temporal Grenade. Here we go. Three targets, 1 damage. It's energy damage, unfortunately. I guess it's just mitigate some vampires here. And 1. Actually, she's useful. Angry Mob is just a problem. And we'll get rid of Blood Countess Bathory. See ya. Oh, hey, we drew another one. Thank you, Kron. Alright, now, Grace Under Fire. Seems like a very good option here, considering the number of targets in play. There's 9. Alternatively, there are 11 cards in my hand. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to Grace Under Fire, targeting the Orb of Delirium. Well, yeah. Then, we'll bring what we need again. Continue digging through the bag. Sure, we'll grab another one. Why not? Doesn't really matter. They're all going to get discarded anyway. Yep. Ooh. All right, here's the environment. Yeah, stupid angry mob. Confounded angry mob. Bunch of jerks. They don't do a whole lot. At least not to our heroes, anyway. Fools. Drudge Fico. Well, that's just annoying. It's fine. That's fine. I mean, what miserable thing are you going to do this time, Apostate? Fiendish Pugilist. Well, alright. The Apostate is now irritated by the mist form. Hey, it worked before, thinks Nightmist to herself. Nope. Get stuff back. I'm going to pause for a minute and read. Oh. 20 HP. That's one way to do it. So I guess if we do that, it's not the worst. Yeah. Whole lot of nothing. Nothing. Carry the nothing. Yeah. Foresight's coming into play. Alright, a card to put in hand. Yeah, that seems good. Top of the deck. Another one. There we go. What we all needed right now is a good Masada. Yup. That's what I'm thinking. Unfortunately, I've only got two of those in play at the moment. But it's irreducible. So that seems strong. So that's exactly what we're going to do. And we're going to come right... Oh yeah, right, it goes to the Orb of Delirium. Right, boss. So that's fine. Good catch, Cytosine. Here I was spinning my wheels and realizing the Masada is irreducible. Derp. Alright, so I don't think... Well, maybe... No. I don't think that knowing when to cut... This is the time to cut loose. What I think, realistically, is drawing more cards and then cutting loose with a big swing when we can. So Truth Seeker seems like a semi-solid option here. Unfortunately, I can't quite overcome the damage, the DR. Oh yeah, Fiendish Pugilist is in play. So we'll hit him. Hit him! Hey you, ugly red, get out of my way. You are a problem, sir. Yeah. So much DR. Could be worse, though. Yep. That angry mob does not like the vampires very much. Oh. Wait a minute. Hold on. Did that say what I thought it said? Non-vampire targets cannot regain HP. Targets cannot deal radiant damage. Increase all infernal damage by 1. Okay. Alright. Let's see what happens. Oh. Hard reset. Thanks. Well, that's not... Yes, Cytosine. I wasn't going to get into that, because I'm planning on writing a sequel to this chapter. But yeah, I am sort of avoiding his forms on purpose. I was kind of hoping no one would pick up on that, but yeah, no, that I am definitely doing that. Yeah, no, that's cool. I'm glad you were being observant. Oh, the world is definitely ending again. But we're trying things. We have ideas that, you know, maybe they're good, maybe they're bad. Alright, rest the mind. Whenever that target deals damage, redirect to another target. If you do... Because that's Apostate dealing damage. Alright, hold on. That's not going to be... That's not at all what I want to do. Try this again. Alright. Precog seems like a reasonable option. Get in play. Yeah. Yeah, see, here's infernal damage right here. That's a bunch of infernal damage. Alright. That'll go on top. And that'll go one from the bottom. On the very bottom. Do that. Imp can't steal anything when it's all blowed up. Oh, God. That's bad. Alright, so the hope is we draw a bounty here. No. Dang. Man. Sight of scene, that was real bad. That was really bad. Everyone takes 2 points of pun damage. Yep. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Hunter and Hunted. That'll increase the Masada to 4 damage. Yes. Ha! Unfortunately, all that gets blowed up, so might as well go ham now while we can. All right. Well, things are viable targets again. You know what? Time to hard reset. Oh. Whoops. Yeah, that would have made sense. Yeah, I hadn't thought of that. Whatever. Nah, he's not gonna. We're just gonna do it. Seems like overkill. You know what? No, that's overkill. There's gotta be something better I can do. This isn't just me having played this game for way too long and like I'm just all manner of not paying much attention. Here we go. Let's try this. Oh yeah, can't heal. Can't heal. So that's reduced, reduced, reduced. Well. She gets healed, but then immediately, you know, he gets dead. Search your deck for an equipment and put it into play. If you search, yeah, okay, well. None of those can take anything, so... Oh, wait a minute. Huh. Sure can't. Well, okay, it's 1. Oh, right, because Hunter and Hunted. Come on. Dang it. Okay, alright, Grace Under Fire, that's dece. That's dece. However... don't think this is going to quite do it. Alright. Too much thinking. Too much thinking. Fortunately, Nightmist still has a bunch of relics in play too, so... yeah, it's Van Helsing. I mean, Hunter Fulpe. Fulpe. It's French. At least he is now. Yup. Sure, she's got cards to discard. Might as well. And we will redirect to... please, thank you. Yup. Ugh. It's back. Oh shoot, that was the wrong move. Oops. However, we have ways. Rune's not down at all, Cytosine. Yes. 1. 2. Come on. Runes now down. All right. Resync them with CS. Pain level decreasing steadily. Well, here's hoping. Let's try Psychic Maelstrom. 1. Oh. Oh, yeah. All right. I guess it's going to be Chrono-Ranger because he needs cards. Yep. Good, good. Nope, that's... yeah, there we go. Alright. We're going to sequence this right. Oh, nice. Cerebral Hemorrhage, very nice. Alright, so... here's how this is going to... I think this is how this works. Eyes on the prize... into Ranger's Mark. And we'll see where we go from there. So, it doesn't really matter, so I'm just going to whack the Pilferer, because that's just annoying me. Yep, there's Jim's hat. Nice. Ranger's Mark. Ultimate target. That's actually going to go on the Periapt. But this Pugilist is in the way. So we're going to keep swinging at it. And here's hoping that Scholar has something useful up his sleeve. He probably does. Okay, nice. Sudden contract. We can stay alive. Alright. So Grace Under Fire would deal... Hello. 5 non-hero targets. So Periapt of Woe would not be destroyed. Pugilist takes the bullet for everybody. Yeah. Alright. What else we got? Offensive Transmutation says... Oh my gosh. Oh. Well, I mean, that's nice and all, but I still feel like it's Grace Under Fire to try and mitigate the Periapt as much as we can. And then, unfortunately, all he has is to gain some health, which is fine. He lives better. The Pugilist does take the bullet for everybody. So sad. But we are set up to do some serious business next turn. And Scholar has a nice big hand. He's getting ready to cut loose. Okay, alright. There's no vampires right now, so. Turn the page. Thank you. Thank you, sir. What do you got for us, dummy? Okay, yep, that's fine. Pugilist is fine. No, Chrono-Ranger's fine. Ow, ow, ow. It's gonna be the Scholar. Yep. Well, she's only got 2, so. Thank you. Redirect the damage to Periapt to get rid of it. Okay, that leaves just Condemnation and the 2 Pugilists. So she's got nothing at the moment, so double draw is the answer. Come on, game. There we go. Nice, nice. Okay. Here we go. Cerebral Hemorrhage is our opening volley here. Let's see what we can do. Whack this Pugilist. Condemnation. Well, okay, it only takes 1. Goes to 4. Other Pugilist does that. And then she's going to let someone draw. Hopefully it's going, I would say it's going to be Chrono-Ranger, because he's got to take care of 2 things here. Nice, 2 bounties. Excellent. Get rid of that. Now, let's see what we can do. We've got the hat in play. Okay, demoralization. Not bad, not bad. No, I'm not going to do that. All right. So, if... So we've got, what, 2 card plays? Yep. Terrible Tech Strike could be one of them. Kill on sight. Neither one of those is particularly great. So let's try Sudden Contract first, but let's look in the bin. What I'm looking for is none of these. So, Sudden Contract for by any means. Move that next to Condemnation. That'll mitigate the DR. We will shoot Condemnation for 1. Yep. Then, Terrible Tech Strike. Is there anything that gives us another card play? Sure does. There's 1 bounty in play. No, we'll just do this. Get rid of Condemnation. See ya. Okay, this is getting a little nervous here. Things are gonna be okay. Strike all the tech. Indeed, my friends, indeed. Okay, now, here we go. Scholar's got 18 cards in hand, so that's 17 damage coming off of one of these. Come on. Nope, stop. I may have to rewind this. I may be just being hasty and not dealing with the pugilist in time. But we'll see. Yep. That puts him to 6. Scholar will live better. Gotta survive another turn. Fingers are crossed, folks. Okay, that's fine. Yep, Van Helsing strikes back. Yep, Pugilist takes some damage. Come on. No whammy. Okay, alright. Alright, Relic Spirit. Yeah, no, we'll absolutely discard cards. Get that Pugilist out of the way. I think we got this. As long as we can turn the page, I think we got this. Turn the page. Hoorah! We got this. Alright, alright. So Nightmist is just... I mean, she's not going to do anything, unfortunately. All right. Sure. She'll demoralize, but it won't do anything. Just gives Chrono-Ranger some options here, because he's going to be the final blow. Do we have Mind Spike? No, I don't have Mind Spike. That's fine. Alright. Nope. Not going to destroy things. Alright. Yeah. Alright. With his eye on the final prize, Chrono-Ranger takes aim one last time at the fallen angel. He then detonates his arm. Right in Apostate's face, taking him down. Come on. There we go. Nightmist lashes out. Chrono-Ranger lashes out with one final blast of power from his arm. Apostate attempts to dive out of the way and raises the broken shards of condemnation to deliver a last-ditch blow. The opening leaves him vulnerable, and the energy catches him square in the chest. And Chrono-Ranger's arm catches him straight in the chest, sending him spiraling backwards into a vat of ceremonial blood. The vampires descend upon him and commence tearing his wings to shreds. Taking advantage of the opening, the scholar recites a binding spell, and the blood in the vat begins to boil violently. Apostate and the vampires are all drawn into the boiling liquid, followed by the vat itself. The heroes recover, awake back at the Temple of Julong, where they find the Venerable Master still reciting the incantation from the book. Upon seeing the heroes, he closes the book gently and looks up. If he's surprised to see them, he doesn't show it. Welcome back. I trust your visit to the Court of Blood was fruitful? No thanks to you! You couldn't have warned us you were sending us off to certain doom? No, of course not. You're evil. The eldritch power surging through Nightmist flickers menacingly as she expresses her displeasure. The scholar, ever calm, instructs Chrono-Ranger and Visionary to remove Nightmist and bring her home. He would meet them for a cup of tea when he finished with Julong. Opening a portal to Diamond Investigations, they oblige, dragging Nightmist, still shouting and complaining, home. The next panel shows Visionary and Chrono-Ranger trying to calm down Nightmist 2 hours later. Chrono-Ranger has his feet up on the desk, and Visionary is sitting on a couch near a filing cabinet. A knock at the door causes Nightmist to abruptly end her ranting and yell, "What?" a bit louder than she intended. The scholar stands in a doorway with the battered old briefcase under his arm. He spreads it on the floor of the investigation office and sits down next to Visionary. Excellent work, team. But I'm afraid that's just the beginning. I had a talk with Julong. Apparently the ley lines of this world are severely out of line, letting those vampires we fought come to power. It looks like we're going to be partners for a while. I brought some books, and it'll be my job to get the three of you ready for your future battles. Best get reading. He reaches into the briefcase and with great effort pulls out several shelves of books that arrange themselves in front of filing cabinets around the office. Nightmist slumps into her desk chair, and Chrono-Ranger chuckles. Visionary grabs the nearest book and opens to a random page. A Beginner's Guide to Oriental Rugs? What has this got to do with fighting demons? The scholar smiles at her. Did you see the rug in the Temple of Julong? It really tied the room together. So, I really hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast of Tales from the Archive on Handelabra Games. If you liked what you saw, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share our channel, both on social media and in person. You can follow Handelabra on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, as well as Handelabra Games on Twitch. If you want to see more content from me, including the Adjacent Hex podcast and the occasional sketch comedy video, secret message, I have a new one coming! Finally! Facebook.com/Another Letdown is the place to be for that. If you have story submissions for me to tackle or just want to say hi, hit me up on Twitter. My name is @DENONCZD. I also do live streams of other video games, primarily Gears of War, on my team's Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Another Letdown. We're still trying to get scheduled for Zach and Alex Gear Up. Unfortunately, we were supposed to do that last week, and it just didn't. We couldn't get it together. Alex was sleeping. Sentinels of the Multiverse is currently available for iOS, Android, and PC, Mac, and Linux via Steam, and always in good old-fashioned cardboard and ink. You can get the game and more information at sentinelsdigital.com. As always, thank you so very much for tuning in, and I will see you next week.